Awesome. Thank you all for joining us on this Friday afternoon, evening, Saturday morning, depending on where you are. We are on day 2 of the DAOHacks workshop. We have Milena and Alex here from SkillWallet who will be doing their workshop on Own Your Own Identity. Any questions, go into the Zoom chat and Milena and Alex will answer them as they go. And with that being said, I'll hand the mic off to the two of them.
Thank you.
So hello everyone. Hey. So thank you for joining us and thank you for your interest in SkillWallet. Now, before further ado, let me share my screen and I have a presentation for you. Now, SkillWallet lets you own your own identity, and we do that especially as a membership tool for DAOs. The main value for this is that DAOs themselves are the backbone of Web3 as we know it today, and decentralized communities are per se a completely new new Web3 native way to interact and collaborate. The issue with that is that they're still using, well, let's say outdated tools, and they are still largely based on a reputation made up of, let's say, governance tokens and other tools that are based on their initial capital. Now, this generates multiple problems. For example, the way to allocate value within a community that needs to be self-sustainable as a, let's say, as a business in order to let people coordinate and create projects that make sense to them and can realize their vision, as well as, for example, many members of a DAO being either unable to actually understand what to do or starting to have a parasitic behavior just to attract possible airdrops or things like this. Now, what we do with SkillWallet is to tie an identity with the community that members join, so that first of all, there is a more efficient and transparent way for members to interact, to contribute to the community, and there is a value alignment, as well as replacing legacy tools. So, for example, you can directly create a bridge between Web 2 and Web 3 without disrupting habits that the community has and the culture that they created. And also reflects social dynamics, because itself, a SkillWallet contains someone's skills and someone's roles, so that, you know, again, as in every aspect of our society and all the communities that we know, from a chess club to university to even a startup team, everybody has clear roles and knows exactly what to do. Also, our suite of products allows you to create a DAO as well as a complete set of tasks and milestones for your community without the need to be a tech expert. So you can create something that really creates impact in the world, follows your vision, and involving others with that without, again, being a tech wizard. We have 5 main products in our product suite. The first one is the partners agreement. That's how all starts. You can easily deploy a DAO that works exactly like every other DAO in the world, plus on the top of it has this role-based native governance module. After that, you have a mobile app that allows you to tie directly your identity to your mobile device to increase Sybil resistance. And it lets you also see what is happening in your community. So the open tasks, all of your experience, your commitment, as well as the rewards that you are going to receive. The most important part of the SkillWallet product suite itself is the decentralized authentication system that basically works like Google. So you can use your unique SkillWallet ID to log in every protocol, in every dApp and platform in the Web3 space. Just simply logging in or scanning a QR code. The most operational functional part, let's say, both for the founders of the community as well as their members, are the partners dashboard that lets you basically fly on a deck, so you can immediately create tasks, see at glance how your community is doing, the health of your community, and all the different members and roles that are available there, and the Discord bot. So you can integrate your our Discord bot directly in your server and share tasks that exist on chain, as well as, for example, polls for governance and voting directly on Discord, record reactions on Discord, and reflect this directly on chain. Now, going a little bit deeper into that, Again, as we said, SkillWallet ties identities and DAOs so that we unlock role-based governance. So each member of each community directly has a role at the registration. As well as, for example, letting you choose and customize very important things in your DAO. So, for example, the market you're active in, or whether you want 2 or 3 roles, what are these roles, and the commitment that you expect from each one of your members. From the member's perspective, again, you can immediately log in as the traditional experience of connecting your wallet, and together with adding your avatar and your nickname that are very familiar experiences and fully pseudonymous, you can immediately pick the role and the commitment that you want to have in that specific community. So that really represents you, and you're identified with basically what you do instead of your location or your full name. The last but not least important part is the partners dashboard, as we said. And from here, you can really do anything that is related to your community, invite your members, invite your core team, as well as creating and sharing tasks or expanding your DAO, adding decentralized tools on the top of it. What we've been trying to build is something, a complete infrastructure that really expands the personal freedom of individuals, not only Web3, but we're starting with this. And is based on a fully Web3 native and modular architecture, so that we really tried to create an identity Lego that focuses on the individuals that are let's say, the core of each DAO that aims to be fully decentralized. Things that we know are possible and we would like to see are, for example, the, let's say, sweet spot between native governance and on-chain analytics, so profit sharing. And now, without further ado, before leaving the word to Milena, I will share my screen and show you some very interesting, wait, let me see where I place this. I'm sorry. Just the pleasure of live. Okay, so we have it. Now, without further ado, I will show you our documentation so that you can have a glance anything that can help you to start off and what prizes we're focusing on. Now, this is our Notion page. You can find it at docs.skillwallet.id. These are some of the possibilities and very simple things that you can achieve with SkillWallet in a few minutes. Well, our about, nothing relevant there. You already know about us. And this is an intro video with a tutorial for integrating SkillWallet as a decentralized authentication system and claiming the first SkillWallet. Also a link to our YouTube channel where there are other tutorials. Now, for this hackathon, we set quite a nice prize, mostly for something that is active in the area of public goods. As we mentioned, this is our main focus, and things like activism with or without an H and social issues are definitely something that can be achieved or can be tackled using our technology, or at least what we would like to see. There are some judging criteria. Most of these integrations do not require particular skills. Mostly we're interested to see what you build on the top of it. There is also a very basic pool prize. You can get 100 USDCs just by integrating SkillWallet or doing anything with it. That may take 2 minutes and is mostly for letting newcomers in the space to explore our technology and try out new things. And a few ideas. I mentioned you already about profit sharing and any creative solution that is really focused on creating social impact using roles, sovereign identities, and anything that we built. Other things, you can read them by yourself and don't want to take too much of your time. So let me see, there are a couple of questions. Okay.
I covered them.
Yeah, thank you, Milena. All right, so I guess we are on time. So maybe, Milena, would you like to share something and go to the dev side?
I'm gonna share my screen. That's what I'm going to share.
All right.
Hi, everyone. Let me know if you don't see my screen. Otherwise, what I'm aiming is to walk you through creating the community for your for your product, whatever you're building, show you how to integrate the web component in your app, and then walk you through the dashboard very, very briefly. Since we're short on time, we're not going to do everything. We're not going to do all the integrations here. I've set up some things. So this is the partners agreement, and this is the very first step for integrating the SkillWallet. Here you customize your community, and very importantly, you customize the roles for your community. We have two different types of membership within SkillWallet. We have core team members and community members. And here, those are the roles for the community members. The core team ones are predefined by us. When you sign this, you're going to deploy two contracts under the hood. We deploy it. It's the partners agreement, which is taking care of everything related to tasks, integrations, etc., and community, which is basically your membership contract. So after you deploy this, you're going to get this very nice partners key that you should be very careful not to lose, because you need it for integrating your the web component in your app. I have done that. I already created a partners community for us for this tutorial, and now let's see how we integrate it. Can I move this? Okay, you don't see this, but I have this very annoying Zoom thing. So this is our npm package, and here are instructions on how to integrate with React, Angular, Vue.js, and if you have any issues or you want to integrate in some other framework, you can let us know. So I have here this absolutely empty. Let me move this. This absolutely empty React app. And what I'm going to do now is to integrate our SkillWallet. I'm installing the library. I will copy paste here this example. Add a few imports. Here we're missing this. And here I'm going to change this key to the one that I got after I deployed our testing DAO. And since we are on Polygon, we are setting useDev to true. Now let's start. Great. So this is how our web component looks like. Again, this annoying Zoom thing. And since I created I already am a member of this partners community that I created for this workshop. Let's see if I can log in. Yeah, that's the correct account. Yes, so this is how you log in. Now by clicking here, it's very nice UX, as you can see. You log out, and if you want to create new user, you again, I should change now my account because I already have a SkillWallet with this one. Let's change it to this. I'm again injecting my MetaMask. Introduce yourself. I'm a hacker. I will upload a picture. And these here are the member roles. Now, if I continue with this flow, I'm going to join as a normal community member. Now, let's see how we actually manage the core team membership. So in order to do that, I am going to log in here with the account that I used to create this community. And this is our dashboard. Now here on the right, we see core team and community. If we go to core team, this is how I set up the DAO with the nice DAOHacks logo. Here we can see members. It's quite a ghost town here because it's only me. And now let's see how we actually invite and how we gain like core team members. So this is the core team whitelist. And before your core team member creates their SkillWallet, you should first whitelist them here. So let's whitelist Alex, who is not Alex, it's just another MetaMask account, but that's fine. Great. And now it should work, but it's a live demo, so who knows?
Here we pray.
Okay, great. So Alex is now a core team member. And Alex is actually this account that I'm using here. So let's see. Let's see what changes now for us. I'm once again injecting, I'm Alex now. And here now we can see the core team member roles. And this is important because this is how we actually have core team members. And once someone is added as a core team member, they can actually access the partner's dashboard. Let's set some commitment level. And now we're going to wait for a bit to upload the NFT metadata in IPFS and all of that. We confirm the transaction, and we're going to see a QR code that we can scan with our mobile device in order to activate the account. So, okay, now we can have core team members looking around and doing stuff with our dashboard. And now let's see what this dashboard can actually do. That's the QR code. Okay, I'm not going to scan it now. We're still short on time. By the way, if you have any questions, oh, actually, there are some. No, nothing. Okay, if you have any questions, drop it in the chat. A few configurations that we can do with our partner's dashboard. If we're using SkillWallet on the mainnet, then our web component is actually going to check if you're integrating it in a domain that is verified by you. And this prevents me from stealing all of your keys or whoever else stealing your keys and integrating your authentication system, your community in their websites. On Dev, this is disabled. So because we're hacking and doing stuff and we want to be flexible. So this is one thing that we can do. This here tomorrow is going to change very nicely and you will be able to add your webhook for a specific channel of your Discord server where our app is going to post messages whenever you create a task. So stay tuned. As you can see, we're also hacking on this hackathon. And the important part is our events. So we have 3 different types of events, and we have released one of them because the other 2 rely on our Discord bot that is going to be released in the next few weeks, one hopefully. Now we have open tasks. Those are the tasks that core team members can create and can take and finalize, and by doing so gain interaction counters index. And this is a very nice way to actually measure value. So when you create a task, you can select if it's for community or core team. Let's go for core team. You can select for which row and how many members should participate. Let's select all. Then you just describe your task, which is going to be submit your work for, oopsie, a bit too much. Let's go to submit your, don't forget to submit blah, blah, blah. And you create a task. Again, this is live demo and we hope that nothing is going to fail, but you never know. Now those tasks are entirely on chain, and there is a little state machine dealing with them. You can read in our documentation, but basically one core team member creates a task and another one can take it, and then the creator should finalize it, and this way they approve that everything went well and all of that. Now here is the step where we actually send a message to your Discord server. If you have configured your webhook, this currently sends it to our Discord server. And now we can see all of the team tasks. This is one I created earlier. And another team member can get here and be like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Then they can submit their work, and finally I would be able to finalize it. We don't have time for this entire flow, but this is basically how the task management work within the core team members on our dashboard. And that's pretty much it for the important part. The other things that you can see here is members, very nice list of them. Those are the rows. Currently, again, it's quite of a ghost town. And yeah, now we are open to any questions you guys have.
So thank you, Milena. I've already answered quite a few questions in the while.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I missed one thing. I missed one thing. If you would like to, we have this API that basically the only thing that it does is to make queries to our contracts and gather a little bit more information about the skill wallets. So if you would like to use the API for displaying something on showcasing something on your app, you can see it here. You can also find it in the documentation, but yeah, this is a very simple Swagger. And again, sorry, Alex, for the interruption. It's, yeah.
That was a good one. So thank you for interrupting me. It was a useful one. Yeah, so you can find this at docs.skillwallet.id. It's just a simple link, API documentation. I answered quite a few questions in the while, mostly about how to rescue your skill wallet if you lose your device, and how to integrate it. So Saurav, regarding your question, I think 2 days are much more than enough. All what Milena showed you can be done in like 5 minutes. So you can deploy your DAO very quickly, and that's mainly up to you just to think about what you want your DAO to be. So it's more the time that you spend just to write the description, to really try to align your values and what you want to share with your community, rather than the integration time. Also, as we mentioned earlier, we designed the application on the top, like the dApp on the top of our protocol, so that anybody can actually create something of value, something that really resonates with them, even if they are not tech wizards. So again, like our goal is to bring maximum possible value, hiding the complexity behind it. So any other question?
Feel free to take yourself off mute if you want to ask your questions live.
Yeah, please. Any question is welcome.
Well, I'm hoping that we are just very, very clear.
We had quite a few questions written once, so maybe, maybe they are just hacking on SkillWallet already, They don't want to hear us anymore. Right.
Hi, Milena. Hi, Alex. Short, small, quick question. Can we deploy the agreements partnership programmatically, or should we go only through the dashboard?
Everything that you can do from the dashboard, you can also do it by calling smart contracts. The only thing is that it's not currently in our documentation, it's not very well documented how to do it outside our dashboard. But if this is what you want to do, just ping me on Discord and I'm going to give you super good instructions.
Okay, thanks.
No worries.
Thank you, Javier. Also, Milena, we have another question from Jeff. Is there just one instance of skill wallet?
I read it, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, basically with every partner's agreement that you sign, you deploy a community and the partner's agreement contract. The skill wallet contract is only one. It's a NFT contract. It's ERC 721 with a lot of functionality, except for being an NFT. Also, it's non-transferable. Yes, your skill wallet is tied to an address. Basically, the address owns the NFT identity. Maybe I should read those questions before answering.
Yeah, so also, well, you can read more about this in the documentation, but we have quite a few upgrades planned for this, so it will be more flexible in the future. But anyway, the main goal of this, and then I leave to Milena to answer this last question. The main goal of this is to make sure that your identity can grow with you. So it keeps track of all of your reputation, all the different contributions you make to the different communities and so on, without you switching it many times, or being able, for example, to create infinite wallets, just, to basically attack a community or having a random behavior. That's it. So, Milena, I let you go with the last question, and I guess our time is up.
Yeah, so the question is, how do we randomize the token IDs for the NFTs? And the answer is that we don't. We don't randomize them. We start from 0 and counter +1. We did not see a reason or value in randomizing them.
Rather, it's actually a nice feature because you can see the progression, and sometimes also that there are limited amount of members that the community can have. So you can see at what time someone joined and what is their progressive number. So whether they were the first in the alpha or the last one, very last spot. So we made it a feature. Any last questions? Saurav, we read a lot of questions from you. Okay. Okay, thank you, Saurav. Best of luck with your hack.
I think there's one more question that was sent in the chat just now. Is all the data public?
Yes, all the data is public. We have no sensitive data. We try not to steal any data from our users, so all of it is public.
Yeah. Also, I mean, it's a fully pseudonymous identity. So basically, it's just built based around your skills, your communities, your commitment, your work. So there is nothing to steal there. Right. So Anna, I think we are done.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Alex and Milena, for taking the time out of your Friday evening, your time to host this wonderful workshop for the hackers. As Alex and Milena said, they are available on Discord. So feel free to reach out to them there, and they will be available all weekend. They want to give like 100% support for all of you. So thank you so much. And for the rest of you, we do have a team formation workshop starting now. So check your hacker dashboard for that link. If you don't have a team, or if you're still looking for members for your team, definitely recommend going there. Our team member Luke is facilitating that call, and he's awesome. So have a great rest of your Fridays or Saturdays, depending on where you are. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your hacking, you.
Bye-bye.